My parents named me Ikra Iftekhar, which means recite with pride. So I think my name is not going to be a barrier to get success in a tolerant land like Canada within friendly people like University of Manitoba students. My story is not possible in any other country in the world except Canada, because University of Manitoba has recognized my hardship and perseverance and gave me the scholarship to come here and pursue my master's in biosystem engineering. I believe that I always strive for excellence. I walk an extra mile to achieve the goals I believe in to serve the people. Now let me tell you why I'm running for the presidency. There are a couple of reasons. UMGSA today is at a crossroad, and it needs a person who can coordinate and handle all the activities with success. And that's the kind of experience I'm bringing in to this office. Current UMGSA president and his VPs, senators have done a great job, and I'm going to continue their work with my own real achievable plans. Another reason why I'm running for is that UMGSA needs a person who can carry on the interest of a student and win it. And I have been doing that consistently throughout my whole academic life. I have been the class representative of my academic year during my undergrad for relentless 3 years, at a stretch for 3 years. That gave me a lot of experiences in running a council or running a student body. And I have been a successful entrepreneur myself. I know how to turn dust into gold. I branded many books, I wrote books, and even one of the books are available on the internet. You can go and browse them. And I also initiated a YouTube channel, and I initiated that channel at such a time when my university was facing a scarcity of teachers and faculty members. There are no teachers, shortage of teachers to educate the students. So I initiated that. I hired some people, did some videos, uploaded them in the YouTube, and the videos are all about industrial machineries so that the students can learn. And I also initiated an online platform called Boutiques and Recruiters that created more than hundreds of jobs back in my country. And yesterday at night, there was a job posted seeking fresh graduates. So I initiated and I created that platform. I did that back in my country with limited resources, and I think I will do the same thing at UFM with lots of resources available to me through UMGSA. I'm planning to build a database of the alumni as well as the employer. I'm going to allocate budget for each department, departmental wise, so that they can bring their own employer through career seminar. Let's face it, let's face the fact. I'm from textile, so I know my employers. My employers are Canada Goose, my employers are Hudson Bay, so I can go and talk to them. But when a career fair is set up, we cannot accommodate more than 100 or 200 employers. But there are more than 60 departments here. Each department has their own individual employers. So when we will be allocating individual budget for individual department, then they can bring up their own employer, like 10 employer or 20 employer. In that way, they will be interconnected with the alumni, right? They will be interconnected with the employers. We'll have a database. Later on, we can give it to the student so that they can apply. And through the interconnection with the alumni, they will always have the latest job posting information as well as the references, right? So in real time. And I did that back in my country. So in Canada, it's very easy to do. We'll be going to increase the conference budget, travel awards for the students. Then we'll be trying to set up some awards for non-funded master's students who doesn't get any fund from the supervisors. Then we are going to engage the students as much as possible to make it a more dynamic UMGSA, more student participation, more engagement. So we're going to set up some interdepartmental or inter-university debate programs, cultural programs, bringing up some talent shows from different cultures, because we're going to live in Canada. So we need to know the different cultures we'll be going to blend in, right? So that's why we'll be bringing up some more cultural programs. The first role, voice for the student, represent their interest, being a trailblazer to bridge a better future for them, to ensure proper student engagement and participation, to advocate for the academic issues for the students, to promote our activities to the outside world, what we're doing, what our activities are, and to make sure the outside or external bodies starting from government or labor organization doesn't affect negatively the student body of UFM. One of the main focus is branding of the UFM grads to the alumni through interconnectivity and intensive career seminars. Then there are lots of problems the grads are facing too, like some complexity with the UPass through in the summer, some complexity for car parking. There are some complexity for the child care spaces. Obviously, current UMGSA president and the team has created lots of spaces, but we're going to create more. And spaces for the grads. There are a lot of grads, they doesn't have their lab spaces or the working spaces. So we'll be trying to set up a dialogue so that we can create spaces for them, for the convenience. Then accommodation facility for the grads. Some students are coming to us and talking to us about the grad housing thing. So we'll be also setting up some dialogue. I'm not telling that we'll be doing all the things that we're promising. We will implement and accomplish majority of the tasks, and we'll initiate something that will see the face of success after 1 or 2 years. But we're going to initiate those things, that what Trailblazers do. That's why we're calling ourselves Trailblazers.